So you're probably wondering why I'm dressed in my robes. You probably think I'm going to be appearing before the Zoom court. But actually what's happening is that on the 29th of this month, April 2022, I'm going to be appearing as a judge of the Constitutional Court. A judge of the Constitutional Court, you might say? Yes, a judge of the Constitutional Court. But it's only a moot court. Now, what's a moot court? Moot court is when people who are studying law have what's kind of a set-up court. In other words, they get a scenario, they get a hypothetical case, and they have to discuss that case, and they have to pretend to be the party that is bringing the case to the Constitutional Court and plead that case on behalf of that individual. So here we have people who are studying law, and they've come together in separate teams, and there were 40 teams, I understand, and now there only are 4 teams left. And on the 28th, they're going to be elimination rounds, semi-finals, and then finally they're going to be the finals, where I'm going to be one of the judges at the Constitutional Court, and I'll be fully robed as I am now and be sitting in one of the Constitutional Court judges next to the Judge President or the Chief Justice. And there have been other people that are going to be appointed as judges to appear before the at the Constitutional Court and to judge this matter. So they've given us a score sheet of how to judge the individuals, and they've given a hypothetical case. Now, what would be a hypothetical case would be important and what would be really interesting? Well, it's going to be a really interesting case. Here we have Nomsa, a teacher at Manny High School. She's 45 years old. She managed to be one of the first people to contract COVID, and then later on she was arrested and the like, and she eventually got back to working at school, and then the school decided to introduce a mandatory vaccination policy. And her and 15 other teachers decided that they would not partake in the vaccination, and the school then suspended her, and she's presently on suspension, and she's still refusing to take the vaccination, and she's facing her dismissal. And now she wants to bring an urgent case to the Constitutional Court to plead her case to stop her dismissal. So the important thing is that these 2 teams that are going to be before us will be having to argue this case. They'll have to put in submissions, like heads of argument, the night before, and then they'll be arguing the case before us. Each participant will have to speak, and that will mean that 5 minutes for each participant, plus another 5 minutes for questions. So it'll come up to 20 minutes, and then there's the answer. The other side will have to argue against that case, and so each party will have a chance to argue for and then against, and then we'll decide the matter as to who won that case and how they scored out of 100 points. So come join us on the 29th of April 2022 at the Constitutional Court and see who the best moot team is. The two teams from Stellenbosch, another team, I'm not sure exactly from where, but two teams from somewhere else, yeah. So there's 4 teams in all at this stage, but ultimately there'll be 2 teams appearing before us judges at the Constitutional Court. I can't wait. Be there, 8:30, 29th of April 2022 at the Constitutional Court. Enjoy.